Welcome back, Game Day Nation. We are here to review the Chicago Bears, who went 8-8 in this past season. So, as we look here, the Bears, one of the highlights of this offseason inquiries is they traded to get Nick Foles to be the competition to Mitchell Trubisky. And if you didn't know now, they did decline his fifth-year option, so he will be a free agent by the 2021 season. So it really depends. It's like you're earn it, or how you say it? You're either in or you're done, basically, in Chicago for Mitchell Trubisky. If he does not ball out for this season, he's out of Chicago. If he be able to win a starting job against Nick Foles, which I don't think that's likely.
I don't think that's going to happen, man.
He could probably get himself a max contract. Who knows if he really does ball out this season, because defense this past season went 4th overall. Offense, 29th in the league. That is what a waste of a defense to have when you have a beast defense and you have offense. I'm so sorry, y'all. I got to bring that out. But imagine the University of Miami. They had a top 10 defense in the whole country, but the offense was so trash. Like 100th overall in the country. Yes, 100th overall. Bro, you see my t-shirts that I wear, Hurricane. You see the hoodies I wear, Hurricanes. You see my cup, Hurricanes. How can you have a top 10 defense but have 100th ranked offense in the country, man? We have all this talent. That's all I'm saying. Back to you, Omar. What you gotta say?
Well, you heard it best from my passionate friend over here. Obviously, they had a great defense. I feel like they had the best defense in the league because of Khalil Mack. Acquiring Khalil Mack was the best thing that ever happened to him, hands down.
For sure.
Like, when I saw John Gruden trade away Khalil Mack, that right there hurt my soul. I felt bad for Oakland Raiders fans. At that time, Oakland Raiders fans. I felt bad for them. I felt happy for the Bears fans. I feel like, yo, now they have a defense, and if Trubisky can do his job, they will make it to the playoffs for sure, hands down. They can even win the division, right? But Khalil Mack was doing it all, man. I understand they had other key contributors in the defense. Don't get me wrong, that defense on front is notorious. It's great, and I think it doesn't really need to be touched. I mean, sure, you can get some edge rushers to help out. That'll be cool and all. However, they focus on their DBs. And I think that's also a great job too.
I think a great pickup was Jalen Johnson from Utah.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson from Utah. I think that's also a great pickup. I think it was needed because their cornerbacks looks like it's slendering down a little bit. They need more depth in that position. However, I feel like they should really focus on the wide receiver position as well as the offensive line, and they not really do that. They picked up a wide receiver, Darnell Mooney from Tulane. Tulane, my bad. 5th overall?
Yep.
Yeah.
5th overall.
But they picked up offensive pieces late in the draft besides tight end Cole Kmet from Notre Dame.
Yeah, who was written as like one of the best tight end prospect in this year's draft. So I think that was a great steal. They got him in the 2nd round.
But they already picked up 2 tight ends in the offseason, Demetrius Harris and Jimmy Graham. I understand you want to add some youth in that tight end position, but I don't see why pick up both. Probably Demetrius Harris, they might use him as more of a blocking tight end.
Probably, yeah.
Jimmy Graham as a vertical threat.
You already know.
Have Cole Kmet as more of like a dump down tight end, like a dink and dunk tight end.
I mean, this could be good for Cole Kmet because he can learn from one of the best tight ends, Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham. People forget Jimmy Graham was a great tight end when he was with the Seahawks.
And people forget he went to the University of Miami. But you didn't.
He also played basketball too. So I mean, the dude is athletically gifted when you really think about it. However, he was always, I don't know, I think he was just in a bad situation. He played for the Packers, right?
Yeah, he played majority of his career with the Saints. Then he went to the Packers.
No, he went to the Seahawks as well.
He went to the Seahawks, yeah. Then he went to the Packers, and now he's with the Bears.
I think he did a great job in the Saints, but, his time was short. Went to the Seahawks. I think he did a great job.
Yeah, he contributed a lot in the
Seahawks.
I felt like he contributed, well, not as much as he wanted to, but he contributed enough for the Packers.
But I feel like the Packers, they kind of underused him a little bit.
I feel that too, yeah.
So I think going to the Bears could be a great start, great beginning once again. Being back in that conversation of best top 10 tight ends in the league for sure.
I mean, the running back core for the Bears, they do have David Montgomery. They have Terry Cohen, which is like good, reliable backs you could rely on.
They have more. the Bears running back group was more of a Saints 2018, 2017 running back group when they had
Alvin Kamara, Mark
Ingram for sure.
Yeah.
Because Tariq Cohen, he's like an Alvin Kamara, very fast, a speedy type receiver. He's not really a power runner, more of a elusive back, pass catching back. He would be a great asset. I think they really should, again, like I said, focus on wide receiver position, O-line, but they picked that late in the draft. They didn't really go for it in the offseason as much. So I think I had to give him a B. Not really, I won't give him an A because, like I said, they got to focus on those positions. But a B because they have all the defensive requirements to really
inquiries
to really be great. They're really focused on the cornerback position. I think that's really a need for sure. They focus on the edge position as well because Khalil Mack can't do it all on the edge. He needs help.
Yeah. You already know Khalil Mack is the leader of that pack.
Yeah, he is
for sure.
The leader of the pack. So I think that's a great job by them as well.
Yeah, to me, I feel like the Bears took off offensive tackle, which was one of the positional needs for this draft. They took one late in the 7th round, and I feel like they should have added more receivers. I mean, Allen Robinson, a stud, Anthony Miller, he all right.
Even though Allen Robinson gave me no fantasy points at all,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
And Ted Ginn Jr., he's more of a special teamer right there. But I feel like they could have improved that wide receiver core a lot more. But it's all going to depend on who wins the starting quarterback job, Mitchell Trubisky or Nick Foles. And I believe Nick Foles can win this QB job week 1 and I feel like he'll be the start for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man. I noticed this offseason, there's been a lot of QB battles lately.
And that's good. I mean, if you watch yesterday's video about the Carolina Panthers, they have to me 3 quarterbacks that can compete for that job. Will Grier, P.J. Walker, and Teddy Bridgewater. I feel like one of those 3 boys can win it, but ultimately I think it really comes down to Teddy Bridgewater and P.J. Walker. I feel like it'll be one of the most interesting QB battles for this training camp. So I can't wait for that. But this is going to be even interesting enough that Trubisky and Nick Foles, who's a proven winner, who won the Super Bowl
He did win the Super Bowl.
And Super Bowl MVP.
I'm not going to lie.
He's faced adversity. Don't get me wrong. He saved the Eagles season. Yeah, basically when when Carson Wentz got injured.
Again.
Yeah, it was against the Rams, ACL tour, and he came in and saved the day.
Did he tore both of them, ACL and MCL?
I believe he did. And now he did get traded to Jacksonville. He played for like 1 or 2 games, and he got injured, and Jacksonville's already shipping him away and now landing to the Bears. I believe this is a great spot for him, and will do great things.
I think, let's say Mitchell Trubisky does get released. You think he might go to Jacksonville?
Nah, because they're taking for Trevor Lawrence, so nah, I doubt it.
You think everyone's taking for Trevor Lawrence?
Nah, just the Jaguars and Patriots, that's all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just those teams that are really tanking. I mean, if you don't get Trevor Lawrence, you do have Justin Fields.
I don't think that, no.
Yeah, Justin Fields is a great quarterback. Have you seen his highlights in Ohio State, man?
Look, if there's an old tackle, I feel like should be number 2 overall. I forgot his name. I'll hit you up later, and I'll give you the name.
All right.
But I forgot.
Well, you think Nick Foles is gonna win the QB job, right?
Oh, for sure.
I think he's gonna win too.
I mean, he could have beat Carson Wentz. I feel like he was a better quarterback than Carson Wentz, hands down.
Interesting enough, but if Trubisky would have beat, I mean, if he doesn't win the job, he's out of Chicago after this season, most definitely, because they declined his 5th-year option. So if he's out of Chicago, I can't really tell you what team he will go to, but it'll be more of like one of those reliable backups.
Will he have that Cam Newton effect? Just floating around in free agency?
He probably will be. But depending on a quarterback desperate team, let's say they need to fill in a void. Let's say they have a starting quarterback, right? It's like to me with Drew Brees and Jameis Winston. I feel like that's going to happen to him. He's probably going to start over a QB that's like already a proven starter, but you can learn from him. Because he didn't really have a mentor in Chicago, if you really think about it.
He was put out there, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so now he's going to...
Brian
he has a mentor in Nick Foles already. He's a veteran.
Well, Brian Hoyer was QB at Chicago, right, at the time?
I don't remember.
See, another team.
Because who do you remember? I mean,
I remember Brian Hoyer played for Chicago. I remember that.
I mean, other than Mitchell Trubisky, the only quarterback that I remember playing there was Jay Cutler.
I forgot about that, man.
Jay Cutler, y'all.
Jay Cutler.
Should have won that Pro Bowl when he was in Miami, but people didn't want to see greatness.
Yeah, I didn't even like Jay Cutler to begin with.
Jay Cutler's a great quarterback.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know he did. He struggled.
He struggled?
He struggled a lot in Chicago. I mean, he did, but Miami.
That's an understatement.
You know what? Jay Cutler, never mind. Let me stop talking about Jay Cutler because now I'm starting to remember the things he did.
Yeah.
I remember the one good thing he did in Miami. I remember the one good thing he did in Miami. He did beat the Patriots on Monday Night Football. You remember that?
But that's not new though.
You remember it, but still.
That's not new.
Jay Cutler beat the Patriots.
Okay.
He had a better game than Tom Brady.
Oh wow.
Yes. Oh my. Yes.
Wait, when was this?
Monday Night Football.
What year?
I don't remember the year.
You don't remember the year? False information.
No, this is facts. This is facts.
Because wait, was this at Miami?
Yes, it's at Miami.
Makes sense. But I was probably there. If it's like in the 2017.
I remember you. It was. It was 2017.
I was there. I was at that game. I lost. Yeah.
20 to 27. It was December.
Wait, what month?
It was December.
Yep. I was at that game.
Jay Cutler had 20. He was 25 or 38 in completion and attempts. He went for 263 yards and had 3 touchdowns in that game against the Patriots. Tom Brady had 24 for 43, had 233 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Jay Cutler had a better game than Tom Brady. You don't see that every day.
Wait, I need to know.
On Monday Night Football.
Who were the wide receivers? Were they injured?
Get out of here.
No.
They had Deion Lewis, had Danny Amendola. Your top receivers were Danny Amendola, Deion Lewis, who had 5 catches. Danny had 6 receptions. Rex Burke had 5 catches. Brandon Cooks only had 1.
Julian Edelman injured. Gronk injured.
Yeah, Chris Hogan too, man.
No, see, our noble players were injured. We had absolutely nothing.
Get out of here with that. Anyways, this wraps up today's video. We're gonna switch over to the Detroit Lions, who were last in the division. Let's see.
It's called the Detroit Patriots, sir.
Detroit Patriots. We'll see how far they go from here with the offseason inquiries. Stay tuned to that. All right. Peace out.